Hey guys, welcome to Sip, Savor, and Celebrate. I'm Devin,
And I'm Chris.
and we are talking about Sazerac New Orleans whiskey.
That's right. And this is a good Whiskey Wednesday to start the new year off. I know that this one is a popular rye whiskey to be used in the drink called the Sazerac.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mixed drink and calls for a nice little absinthe rinsed glass. And it's actually quite wonderful. But let's do just the tasting of the whiskey itself.
Sure. So, interesting. This is actually made from Mississippi rye, river grown rye.
Okay.
That is then shipped down to New Orleans, which is then made to make the whiskey. This has actually got some great history, as we've talked about before. Every bottle seems to, but this was actually started in coffee houses during the Prohibition.
Oh.
And so the Sazerac, as its name, was a coffee you would order. Not an absinthe ringed glass, but a coffee you would order.
Nowadays, when you ask for the mixed drink called a Sazerac, that's what it is.
I understand that, but that's why I wanted to educate.
That's fair.
And so the 1800s was when this all happened, and the people of New Orleans started calling it the Sazerac coffee from the coffee house. And that is where it's got its name. It's a rye, so not as heavy in the malt, obviously. Should have a nice corn balance for the mash. And,
but it's not a bourbon.
Correct, because it is a whiskey out of New Orleans.
No, it can be a bourbon made in New Orleans, but it's about the mash.
Correct.
So if the mash is not 51% corn,
correct,
then it cannot be called. But I didn't know if that's what the case was.
Yep, it's not. It's a regular whiskey.
Okay. Woohoo.
All right. Our fish glasses.
Oh, wow. It's kind of sweet.
I would agree. Very orange.
Yeah, the citrus is there.
Maybe like a little bit of a floral, vanilla or a floral that I think I get first.
Definitely baking spices. Maybe even a little molasses to me.
But this drink is known for its toddies, for being used in its toddies. Your hot toddies.
Hot toddy. Get a hot toddy.
Trust me, I love hot toddies, especially
when you're not feeling so good.
It's better to me than any medication you can buy. Take you a big hot toddy and go to bed, and tomorrow you're 95% better.
There's so much citrus on that 9 o'clock, I think.
So the aroma they're talking is clove, sweet vanilla, anise, and pepper. I don't get the baking spice, but I definitely get the citrus.
I get the citrus all day long. That to me is the first thing. And then the baking spices, which your clove and all that.
Right.
All right.
Let's get into it.
Cheers. It's kind of like a watered down caramel and vanilla. Maybe we're just too used to the darn high proofs. It's not very strong. It's very smooth. But I get caramels, vanillas, but it's so watered down.
So they say candies, spice, and citrus.
On the back of the palate, I get the anise candies. Not exactly a licorice, but maybe like a hard candy, some cinnamon. It's not harsh at all.
No.
I was kind of well, maybe we've just been punched in the face so many times with the high proofs that we've been getting lately. This is just nice and pleasant. Is it the best thing I've ever? Are you gonna live?
I'm good. I'm
All
good.
right.
I was just trying to, inhale through my nose and my mouth at the same time.
That doesn't work so well.
I know. I keep trying though.
It's like on the first, when it first hits your palate, it's almost like a Werther's. But as it sits there, then it turns spicy.
You know those orange cream, like creamsicle candies, like
I do.
They were
The hard candy.
Yeah, they made them in the strawberry and cream, and then they did them orange and cream for a minute. That's kind of what I get, is that orange and cream right on the very front.
So the only orange I get on the palate to me is kind of like a bitter orange. Kind of like the orange bitters that you put into a drink. That's the orange that I get. It's not sweet, it's a bitter orange.
I get that sweet orange cream.
And it's on the finish.
But I don't find the clove or the spices to it. I just get the sweetness.
Mm-mm.
So
the sweetness is front and then dissipates, but then it turns into the spiciness. Like the clove and the bitters, anise. Not bad, And I think this was only like $30-$40 or less. Wasn't very expensive at all. That's my assessment.
And let's see, the finish, smooth with hints of licorice.
Okay, there's the anise.
So, yep, not at all a bad whiskey. Great for sipping, great for if you aren't feeling good, or if you're looking for something to...
Great mixed drink.
To, end a rough day and just want to sit there and enjoy it without,
right?
having to work through it. Great product.
And it's a good price. Easily found. At least I'm having an easy time. We've got it at all of our bars and, not our bars, but our liquor stores. Few bars I've been seeing this pop up here and there. But ultimately, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I hope no matter where you're at, no matter what you're doing, I hope that you have an amazing year to come. Mahalo, just a little hint. Stay tuned. You'll see some videos coming in.
You've already done it.
I have not.
You just did. And you guys.
I appreciate everyone out there. Welcome to the family. Let's make 2024 a year to remember. We're going to be doing a lot of traveling.
And drop in the comments. What are you hoping that we bring in 24?
Yes.
Where are you hoping? Who do you want us to talk to?
Yeah.
Is there a distiller? I'm hoping that with some work that we'll be able to get to some of the bourbon places this coming year, and
I would like that.
and see if we can be the same level as we, with our Mr. Distillers.
They've got their work cut out for them if they want to match what Anna Maria did for us.
Well, Anna Maria, Tequila Ocho, Don Felix,
and Hacienda Vieja, and oh man, we had so much fun, and I can't wait to do it again.
Yes, they have asked when are we coming back.
Yeah.
And Guillermo and Renee.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, Renee for sure. I gotta get there.
But ultimately, folks, thanks a lot. And I hope 2024 is an amazing year for you and your family. But until then, always remember to sip,
Savor.
and celebrate. Salud.